Former President Donald Trump has been disqualified from the primary ballot in Illinois due to insurrection. It wasn't just a couple of years ago when Brett Kavanaugh joined the U.S. Supreme Court that there was a gigantic riot where thousands of people were beating down the door, breaking into a government building to change the system the way that they wanted it. And yet this was called a protest. Maxine Waters told you to confront your politicians at a gasoline station. And let's not all forget, when AOC asked for unrest, there was a year of cities getting torn down. Billions of dollars worth of property damage, almost 1,000 people killed. Yet all of this is protests. And what happened on January 6th is insurrection. Got a hell of a story for you today. This one's from Al Jazeera. Why? The part that's really going to piss you off before I start my speed run, though, is when you hear that the judge in Illinois, Tracy Porter, she literally waited till today to do this. Because if she would have did this any sooner, it would have been appealed by the U.S. Supreme Court, because it was already appealed February 8th, 21 days ago. In case you're new around here, I am about to do a news speed run. I'll take a couple of stories of the day. I'll compile the details down on the Cliff Notes. And if you want more, down in the description box, I'll get links to where I found my articles. Having said that, Illinois judge disqualifies Trump from primary ballot over Capitol riot. And that's funny because on that day, all he did was, at the very end of it, say go home. A judge in the U.S. state of Illinois has barred former President Donald Trump from appealing on Illinois' Republican presidential primary ballot because of his role in the attack at the U.S. Capitol on January 6, 2021. Cook County Circuit Judge Tracy Porter, however, delayed her ruling issued on Wednesday from taking effect in light of an appeal by Trump. Her ruling, Porter sided with the Illinois voters, of course, just, one side, obviously, who argued, well, this is Illinois, so we're talking about Chicago, who argued that the former president should be disqualified from the state's March 19th primary ballot and its November 5th general election ballot for violating the anti-insurrection clause of the U.S. Constitution in the 14th Amendment. The final outcome of the Illinois and similar challenges will be likely to be decided by the U.S. Supreme Court, which has heard arguments related to his eligibility back on February 8th. Porter said she was staying her decision because she expected his appeal to Illinois' appellate courts and potential ruling from the U.S. Supreme Court. So she's doing everything she can because she knows what she's doing is wrong. And that's the part that pisses me off before I let you go, and I hope you have a good Thursday. Insurrection. Insurrection is talking about the 14th Amendment. They're talking about when Confederates were trying to take over the United States and change it into another country called the Confederate States of America. They have their own Confederate Constitution. Sovereign citizens read it all the time. It's called Black's Law. They don't even know what they're talking about. So the idea of this being insurrection, when Maxine Waters, AOC, can do everything what they are doing. This has been Joshua Schrock. I hope you like, I hope you subscribe. Thank you for your time.